Hi Aries. So let's get right into your reading. What is today? It is March 15th, 2022. We have a full moon this week, right? Full moon. Full moon is the time to release. And so I'm going to use the Moonology deck as well as the Power of Surrender deck to see like emotionally what do we need to be releasing for you Aries. And then we're going to go into the tarot. Let's start with the Power of Surrender deck. I think it's on Friday, full moon. You know, it's just a time. It's, you know, if you want to, it's a time to check in, see how you're doing emotionally. Oh, we got surrender your fear of change. Whoa, surrender to passion, Aries, at the bottom of the deck. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Wow, Aries, I recorded a quick throat chakra video earlier. It's not like super professional sounding or looking, but that's what I said at the end, all is well. So all is well, Aries, that's something you need to keep in mind. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out. Some of you might be entering a more passionate phase in your life, maybe opening up to new connections, and maybe you've been a little bit closed off. Let's see. All right. So that's what we got for the Power of Surrender for you, Aries. And also here at the bottom, we landed on surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. In case you want to pause and take a look at that. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. All right, so now let's go onto the Moonology deck and see. What does Aries need to know from the Moonology deck? A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Interesting. And what do we have here? Step out of your comfort zone. North node. You know, your north node is kind of the sign in your birth chart of where you're supposed to be headed, like your life's mission. So maybe some of you want to look at your birth chart. You can find like websites online that'll help you sort that out. And your north node sign, it'll have like a little explanation of what that means for you. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So some of you might be manifesting a lot too because you've got two new moon cards here, even though the full moon's coming up. Oh, but here we go with the full moon energy. What do you need to release? But this says waxing moon. So that's what the full moon is about. It's like your plate is full. What is it that you need to release? What is it you need to let go of, Aries? So that you can make room for these manifestations that you're working on. Is it love? Is it a new job? Let's see what's going on in the tarot. We got the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So there's like some kind of new beginning, but maybe you're slow to go toward it. Or you're procrastinating a little bit, Aries. The Devil energy. Yeah, it's like you might be putting something off. Let's keep going. We have the Page of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. This could be somebody around you as well. Maybe been putting off something, some kind of communication that's due to you. Yeah, they're afraid to send it or you're afraid to send it. One of the two, but let's just keep going. One more card for Aries, please. Seven of Wands. and the Ten of Cups. And you know what? As soon as I heard if it isn't love, that's what I heard. If it isn't love, it's like a New Edition song. It's an old song. Some of you might be in denial about a new connection, or you're trying to bribe yourself out of some fiery new beginning for you. But why? We have the Ten of Cups as the overall energy. So this is something that could be really fruitful for you, something really good, something where you could build a family, a good friendship. For some of you, it may be same sex. Yeah, it just got knocked over here. The Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands energy. Some of you are more focused on work. Yeah, and I see the Pentacle here, Ace of Pentacles. Very, very beautiful energy in the world. But here's the Ten of Wands. And then a Queen of Cups here. So some of you could be focused on a past partner, maybe a water sign, or for some of you, this could be a water sign that you've just encountered. And you might just be feeling like not sure what to do in terms of this person, or you know, there could be a gut feeling where you're like, I really like this person, but for some reason, you're fighting it. Ace of Wands, crossed by the Knight of Pentacles. Your focus is on saying something to someone. It's like, yeah, either you want to approach this person or there's somebody in your energy who's been watching you. Even though the Page of Swords isn't here, the Page of Wands is like somebody who's hesitating with the Knight of Pentacles to send you some kind of communication, maybe even a text message just to say hi, or you might follow each other on Instagram and they want to just shoot you a DM or something, and for whatever reason, they're pumping the brakes. You might want to help this person along if you have the patience, Aries, or if this is you. Make that first, make the first move here. It says a time to give rather than take in the oracles here. Surrender your fear of change. Expect powerful change. So when it says here at the bottom of the deck, what do you need to release? For some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, that could be a fear of success, because we have fear of change here and then surrender stress. So I'm not really seeing a fear of intimacy, because you feel the passion. There's some kind of passion here, but there's perhaps a fear, or the beginning of a fear, because we did see that double energy in the beginning of the reading of what this could be. I just heard, what if it works out? Would that be the worst thing? And then there's the flip side. Well, if it doesn't work out with the Three of Pentacles here, it's like maybe you're worried they're going to be somebody who's just going to let you down. But that's not here. You're basically getting the green light to take the leap. That is such a good tea. It's called like sweet, zesty orange or something. Oh no, wild sweet orange. Wild sweet orange. Sweet zesty orange. It's by Tazo. It's really good. So let's see, what is this Ace of Wands card? Three of Cups, some kind of celebration, maybe an event. So maybe somebody wants to invite you to a gathering, a party. A party for two, I just heard. Yeah, so somebody's nervous. They want to go forward with you, or this could be you, Aries, but it feels like somebody wants to go forward and they're just really afraid to make that first move, but they see happiness with you. It's like in their mind, they're picturing good times with you. And not just like partying and stuff, but time sitting on the couch, enjoying like something together, like watching TV together, cuddling and holding hands, just little scenarios. You know how you can get to dreaming and stuff like that when you crush on somebody. And I feel like that's what this is, but it's a crush with like potential. So let's see. What is this Knight of Pentacles? We got flipped over right on the Ace of Pentacles. It's a lot of cards though, so let me ask again. May I have one card, please? Oh. At the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords. So it's not one card, it's two. Yeah. So You're having trouble moving, or somebody is having trouble moving on from the past. Yeah. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Man, the past is so pesky, isn't it? It's like, well, what do I need to do to move on? The thing is, it's like a never-ending process, and until you wake up one day and you've really just moved on. But it's gradual, you know, it's not something where you can just say one and done. But with the Wheel and the Six of Swords here, it's like, I'm hearing pick up the pace. Yeah, with the Two of Wands, like pick up the pace, move forward, make those steps, make the plans. Maybe some of you want to plan a date with somebody. Or even if it's moving on to a new group of friends for some of you, like step out of your comfort zone, a time to give rather than take. Maybe you should extend an invitation, like, hey, want to go grab some coffee or something? Who is this Knight of Wands? Who is this Knight of Wands energy? Eight of Wands. King of Cups, more water energy. So it could be you, because we have the Wands here, Aries, but I'm feeling like it's an external energy to you. King of Cups, if not that, it's you having trouble with the way you're feeling and how to express it, because the Eight of Wands can symbolize that need to communicate, or a lot of communication. So it's like there's a lot to say, but not sure how to say it. Like I'm feeling the King of Cups here is looking like, oh, how am I gonna do this? You know, so you could be taking on that energy right now. Oh, yeah, I didn't even mean to put that under the Page of Wands. There's like a real desire to communicate here. So, can I get clarity, please, on this Page of Wands for Aries? King of Cups. So I could be speaking to a feminine Aries who is dealing with a Pisces man, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah. This could also be somebody who's been waiting a really, really long time to come towards you, or waiting for you to come toward them. But if you're cross-watching, you're waiting on a message from Aries, I feel like you need to make that first move. Whatever you want to say, then just find a way to say it. Maybe come in and just be real, you know, be real, but don't be, I don't want to say don't be weird, but why are you waiting so long to approach Aries? Because I'm just not understanding. Break the ice. You know, like those little icebreaker questions you get when you meet people, and it's simple questions. I'm feeling like just start a conversation. Just start a conversation on either side, whoever this is. Three of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm the last person I thought would be giving any kind of dating advice. I am on an island when it comes to dating. I am so very single. Let's see, about this Three of Pentacles. The Hermit. Yeah, they're not telling you. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. It's like they want to build with you. They want to start something with you. They want to grow something. But it's like right now they're just kind of lurking. Or maybe not even making themselves known. It's just they're stressed out about this for some reason. Yeah, and then below here we have Seed of Miracles. So they may surrender to miracles. And I said Seed of Miracles because somebody needs to, you know, make that move right now, baby, is what I'm hearing. And surrender your desire to control people is beneath that. So if you've been waiting for somebody to, and obsessive thinking, if you've been waiting for somebody else to come forward because you're in that ego where you're saying to yourself, well, why should I have to be the one that makes the first move? I don't ever make the first move. Then, you know, somebody should be coming toward me. But you know you really like this person. Maybe you're just really not even on their radar. And it's not about ego. It's just about somebody needing to take that step so you can get the ball rolling. And then, let's see. May I have one more, please, on the Hermit and the Three of Pentacles? Temperance. So there needs to be balance. Yeah, somebody's been too much in the hermit energy, which is basically hiding away, just not wanting to be bothered with other people, focused on other things, or focused on a thing but in, you know, solitude. And you're never gonna be able to come together with somebody or have a new beginning if you don't tell them that you're thinking about that with them. They may really have no idea. Oh yeah, see, take that new beginning, the Fool. But temper yourself, you know, I would say if you've been thinking about this person for a long time, don't just all of a sudden go in their DMs or call them like, I love you, let's get married tomorrow. I've made a song about our children who we haven't had yet. Like, no, don't do that. But if you want to send them a DM and be like, hey, what's up? There's such and such going on next weekend. Are you into things like that? Maybe we could go, you know, something mellow, something very chill, you know? And I think it would be promising because it feels like you're being supported in doing that. But for the outcome, we have the Seven of Wands here. But what I feel like is that it's you standing up for what you want. It's like you defending what you want, standing your ground, you know, unless you're fighting off this person. If you don't want this person and they've been watching you for a while and they come in and you need to be in the Seven of Wands energy and say, listen, you're cool, but I'm not interested, by all means. You may feel that way, Aries, but it's also a card of you doing what you know you want to do deep down. Like, I'm standing my ground. This is what I want, and I'm not going to let anyone push me off this higher ground. Seven of Wands is usually in the higher ground position. So it's like, why would you deprive yourself of something that could be beautiful? Ooh. So can we get some clarity on the Seven of Wands, please? Five of Pentacles. Here at the bottom, we have Ten of Cups. So it seems like this person may not be able to work up the nerve to come towards you, Aries, because what's the overall energy is Ten of Cups. But it could be that this person is just not able to come toward you. Can I get one more, please, on the Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, Seven of Cups here. And the Nine of Wands. So this person is afraid. They're very afraid. And that's what, you know, we started off with the surrender. Surrender your fear of change. So if this is you, Aries, but it doesn't sound like Aries energy, but if it is you, then, you know, you're deciding to basically let this person slip out of your fingers because you just don't want to see that they might turn you down when they might not turn you down. And if they do, at least you went for it, you know? But I feel like this is the other person's energy here. Yeah, they have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What are this person's intentions with Aries? Sound like... Oh, yeah. Yeah, they want to confess to you. The Empress, Strength, and the Ace of Swords. For some of you, this is somebody that wants to come tell you about something that they did to you in the past. And I'm hearing like Usher confessions. These are my confessions, you know. Something they did that was a no-no. And they, you know, they're hoping for change with the star here. Ace of Swords just above the star, and the Four of Cups with the Page of Pentacles beneath that. So a new beginning. And for others of you, this person sees like a really promising future with you, but they're not able to work up the strength to come forward. We're going to consult with the Rebel deck to see what the Rebel deck has to say. What does the the Rebel deck have for my Aries? Don't force it. Allow that shit to come to you. So yeah, this feels like the other person's energy. They're waiting for you to come to them, but they have something to say to you, Aries, is what it feels like. This could be somebody that you took a trip with in the past, or you just maybe feeling like taking a trip. But yeah, so this person, it's like they're so consumed by this fear that it might be better for you to part ways anyway, because you don't really need that kind of energy right now, Aries. Let's see, is there anything else from the Rebel deck? Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. So don't get hung up on this situation, just move forward. You know, it's unfortunate this person has not made their way to you yet, or at all, I shouldn't say yet. But if they do, they do, and you'll find out the truth then, because they got something they really want to say to you. And now I'm hearing Rod Stewart. I don't know this song though. I think it's Molly, I really have something I've got to say to you. Some of you may know that song. Those are some of the first lyrics of that song. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Aries. So just keep going on with your business, because you're doing well, it feels like, but there's somebody around you that's in a lot of fear or stress about telling you something, whether it be, hey, I think you're really gorgeous, I think you're so good looking, I want to hang out, or this is what I did in the past, it's eating me up inside, I have to tell you, can we please start over? Those are the energies I'm feeling. Either way, Aries, keep on keeping on, and you'll see what this person does in due time. They may come forward, and I hope that they just release this tension, because it feels very heavy on them, okay? Until next time, Aries, bye.